Ahoy, mateys, it's Captain Fergie here, and I'm going on a treasure hunt. Come on, let's go! Hey friends, it's Miss Ferguson, and this week I thought it would be fun to show you how to do your own pirate treasure hunt, because it's Pirate Week. Now here's a few things you're going to need to play treasure hunt. You're going to need some rice. This is dry rice in a bag. If you don't have rice, you could use beans or anything small like this. Little tiny pastas, orzo, quinoa, anything dry that you have a lot of. So you're gonna need some of this. So ask mom or dad or grandma or grandpa to see what you have. It's gonna pretend to be the dirt that we're digging in. Then you need a container to put it in. So I just got a little dish. You could use a little tiny plate, a bowl, anything to hold the rice. Then you're gonna need a whole bunch of little tiny things to hide in your treasure, the treasures to hunt for. Let me show you what I have. Okay, so here are some of the things I found that I can use in my treasure hunt. I found a dice, and I want small things that I can hide. A ring, a paper clip, an eraser, a little fraction tile, like a dot, it's like a domino, a Christmas light, a penny, and a safety pin. And I made sure the safety pin was closed so I wouldn't get hurt. So I have, let me see how many things I have here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have 8 things here. So let me see, I wanna make a little graph of each one of my things. So we put a line down here. Okay, and then I wanna have a spot for each one of my items. So I need a little spot for him. That's his spot. And a spot for him. My paper clip needs a spot. My eraser needs a spot. My tile. Just going across the paper. I'm using these 2 fingers to hold the paper down so it doesn't move. Okay, so everybody has their own place. Now this is like a graph. This part belongs to the dice. This is the ring. This is the paper clip, the eraser, the domino, the light, the penny, and the safety pin. Now I have to know which one belongs to what spot. And if I can't write these words, I can draw the picture. Well, let's see, dice. I could probably do dice. Let's see, dice. Okay, there's dice. Now the ring is a circle, so I would just make a circle like that, and that would be the ring. Or I could write ring, ing. Actually, I could do that, ing. That's an ing, ing, ing. This is the paper clip. That's a big word, so I think I'll just kind of trace it like this. And the inside looks like that. I think that's good. Paper clip. This is the eraser. Eraser. I might be able to write eraser. Let's see. Eraser. Okay. This is that fraction tile. Oh, it has a 1. I can just draw that. It has a 1, then a line, and then a 12. And it's shaped like a rectangle. This is my Christmas light. I'll write light. Light. L-I-T. Light. This is my penny. I could draw this. It's a circle and it's got a guy on it. So I'll just put a guy on it. And this is my safety pin. Okay, it's kind of long. And then it's got a top like this and a circle down here. Okay, now you might have different things in your house. You might find all kinds of other things that aren't the same as this, and that's okay. You use whatever you can find in your house. These are just little tiny things that I found to use in my treasure hunt. Okay, now I'm going to take my rice and I'm going to dump it inside of this container. If you need help, ask a grown-up to help you out. You don't want to make a really big mess. This stuff goes all over the place. There's a whole bunch of them. So I have my rice in there. Okay, so this is like the sand that I'd be digging in. And then I have all of my treasures. I'm going to put my treasure. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I have to bury the treasure. So I'm going to stick them all in, hide them all in there. Oh no, the treasure's been buried. Oh man. Okay, I want to make sure I don't see any of them because I don't want to cheat. That's not fun. Okay, so I have everything, I'll push him down, everything buried and I can't see where everything is. Okay, so this is how I start my treasure hunt. So now I had to get either your mommy or daddy, or maybe you have one, a phone. And on your phone, you should have a place that has a clock. So you click on the clock and then I'm going to the timer. This is a little timer that only lets me use a certain amount of time. I only want to give myself a little bit of time to try to find all of these things. So here it says hours, minutes, and seconds. I'm only going to use the seconds part. And I'm going to go all the way up to 20, 20. I'm going to roll it up till it says 20. But I want everyone else to be on a 0. I want a 0, 0, and then 20. And that means I only have 20 seconds to see what I can find out of here. Okay, so I have my timer right here on 20. There's start, but I'm not starting yet. Let me get this here. Okay, so I'm going to be, when I press start, I only have 20 seconds to try to find whatever I can find in here. And then after 20 seconds, I have to stop and see what I found. Okay, are we ready? Okay, and I'm going to press start. Go. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay, I found the light. Try not to make a mess. Try to keep the ring. Try to keep the rice inside of the dice. Oh, the eraser. Oh, my timer's done. Okay, so now let's see what I found in 20 seconds. I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. I didn't find all 8. I found 5 things. So let me get my graph here. Let's see, what things did I find? I found the ring. There's the ring. I found the dice. I found the eraser, the tile, and the light. I did not find the paperclip, penny, or the safety pin. So let's see. For every one of these I find, I'm going to put an X. So I found the dice, the ring, not this one, so I don't put an X. I found the eraser, so I'll put an X. I found the tile, the light. I did not find the penny or the paperclip, so I do not put X's there. Okay, and then I do it again. I take these guys. Now remember, I still have the paperclip, penny, and the safety pin still in here, but they're gonna stay inside. Oh, look, he was right there. So I have to hide everything again. Hidey, hidey, hidey. Get everything in there really good. I wonder, oh, there it is. Let me hide it. Hide everything. I don't want to see anything at the top. So now I have to get my timer on again. Okay, so remember, let me turn it up so it's a little louder so I can hear it. Okay, so it's still on 20 seconds. I have 20 seconds to find as many things as I can and try not to get the rice everywhere. Okay, ready, and here I go. boy, I'm running out of time. I'm getting rice everywhere. Oh, there's the eraser. Oh, time's up. Wait, let me get him out of there. Okay, my time is up. Let's see, what did I find this time? Okay, this time I found the ring, dice, the light, the eraser, the tile, and this time I found the safety pin. So remember, I put an X for everything I found. So I found a dice, I found a ring, didn't find him, the eraser, the tile, the light. I did not find the penny again. But look, I finally found this guy. So he gets 1. So it's showing how many times I find these things. Okay, I'm gonna do this 5 more times. I'm gonna take these guys, put them back in here like this, shove them down there, and get my timer, and I'm gonna do it 5 more times. Okay, so I finished, and I did this treasure hunt 7 times. You could do it 5 times, you could do it 10 times. You choose ahead of time how many you want to do, so I did it 7 times. Okay, so let's see. How many times did I find each item? So let's see how many times I found the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I found the dice every time, all 7 times. How many times did I find the ring? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So 1 less time than the dice. How many times did I find the paperclip? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times did I find the eraser? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The fraction tile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The light? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The penny, 1, 2, 3. And the safety pin I only found 1 time. So let's see. Which ones did I find every time? I did it 7 times. So if I did it 7 times, every time I found 7. The dice, the tile, and the light. So I found the dice, the tile, and the light the most. Every time I found them. Maybe because they're bigger. They're kind of big. And I found the safety pin the least. I only found it 1 time. And the ring and the eraser 6 times. That's a pretty good amount of times. And the penny only 3 times. I thought I would have found that more. So this is my graphs showing me how many times I found each item in my treasure hunt. And it looks like I found the most the dice, the tile, and the light. So those were the treasures that I found the most today on my treasure hunt. So that's how you play treasure hunt. Now you could have somebody else hide the items for you, like you could give it to your mommy, your daddy, your grandma, or grandpa and say, hey, will you hide these in here for me so I don't know where they are, to make it a little more difficult? Or you could just hide it yourself. And you don't have to use the same things I use, whatever little things you can find in your house. And then you're gonna make a little graph to see what you got the most of and the least of in your treasure hunt. So I hope you do a treasure hunt and have a good time finding all the treasure, mateys. Ahoy!